What's up, everybody? Welcome back to OnlyFarts. Thank you. Good to be back. Just landed a couple hours ago from Florida. Florida? It's Florida. If you live in South Florida, it's Florida. It's never Florida. If you say it Florida, you definitely married your cousin. Anyways, let's start with some plugs up top. You know you love it. It's your favorite part. If you like me, which I know you do, follow me on Instagram at DamnItBrad, at Chef Asshole for food stuff. If you like me and you're one of the kids, which I know you are, join the TikTok army at dammit_Brad. Happy to have you there. Basically just sharing that content onto Instagram if you're very fucking lazy, like most of you probably are. But thank you for your support. Patreon.com/OnlyFarts. We could use your support. Let's upgrade this blue background to maybe like a sign. That would be cool, right? You know, if you're listening and you just don't want to watch my video, then you're going to go. Doesn't matter what it's going to be. The audio quality is pretty solid so far for a very no-budget show. I'm getting offhanded. Let's just get into it, you know? Let's get into it. I'm going to go out of order from what I planned. Planes. Let's talk about them, dude. Seriously? If you're flying, first thing you need to know about me, always got a little nip of alcohol coming with me. Now, I'm not an alcoholic. I'm not one of those fucking people. I don't carry a nip on me everywhere I go. And if you don't call them nips, well, you don't drink. Which is the most alcoholic thing I could tell my audience, being like, you don't call your small bottles of booze a nipple? What's wrong with you? Because baby likey. Ew. God, I'm never going to say baby likey ever again. Baby likey. Did you guys ever see that episode of the Rugrats where it's like the oversized baby, Angelica's having a dream about having a brother, and he's just like, hey, sister, bubba. It was the creepiest, weirdest episode of all time. It's almost creepier than the new Rugrats. I don't know if you guys saw those crazy acid wash 3D version of Rugrats, but terrifying. Got most of the original voice actors, which is impressive, but holy shit does that thing look scary. Rugrats was already scary as a kid, and now it's just terrifying. They're like, oh, well, now all these 9-year-olds need to do acid if they're going to enjoy the show. I mean, we've had so many messed up TV shows. I don't think we can complain, you know? But always bring a little thing of booze with me because I have a little bit of plane anxiety. I don't like flying. I don't. If I could have my way and it wasn't hours to drive places, I would take that or a train. I feel safer for some reason. But taking off isn't terrifying. Dude, the flight today from Arizona to LA was 40 minutes, and it was 40 minutes of turbulence. Can you imagine being on a plane that feels like it's about to freaking like flip over and do like, I don't know how planes actually go down because, you know, I watch too many like Final Destinations that I think it's going to explode from the engine, then we're all going to die, and then everyone's skulls are going to be lit on fire. That's my vision. I literally think of Final Destination 1 where the kid goes, he's like, the plane's not going to make it. And then the plane explodes in midair. I just vision once we're like just about to hit the level of like elevation that we're supposed to hit, just fucking explodes. We all die. That's the first thing I think about. And thank God for tequila and whiskey because those are my saving graces. What I do, my favorite thing, I got in so much trouble one time on a flight. I wasn't getting in so much trouble, but the lady was such a bitch to me about this, which rightfully so. I was being kind of a little priss about it. I was like, excuse me, can I get some ginger ale before the flight? Like, as I'm boarding the plane. And she's like, yeah, we'll come by, which is code for, fuck you, you can wait. Because stewardess, if we're going to talk about the most jaded servers on the world, it's definitely air stewardess. They are air Nazis, okay? They are so mad to be there, but think about it this way. Imagine you're working in a restaurant, except you're stuck in the air with them, and there's literally no way of avoiding them, and your only point of privacy is a porta potty in the air that people definitely fuck on a bunch of times. Those toilets might as well be little cum dumpsters because I feel like people fuck in there all the time. Still haven't hit the Mile High Club. It's on the list, and I have a tiny girlfriend, so who knows? Maybe we'll fly. Maybe it'll happen. I don't know how people pull that shit off. Does stewardess just go, fuck it, let them fuck? Is that it? I have to ask my buddy Christian. He's the only straight male flight attendant that I know. And I know that sounds bad, but I'm just saying, like, if you're a man and you're a flight attendant, you're probably gay. And I think that helps the job. Everyone loves a sassy gay flight attendant. Nobody likes a short, chubby Portuguese boy being like, "Excuse me, can I get you a snack?" Oh my god, I love Christian. He's gonna kill me when he hears this. If he does, he's very hilarious. Go follow Steve Mustache. My first plug that I'm giving someone else. Follow Steve Mustache Show on Instagram and TikTok. He's very fucking funny. We do a lot of videos together. Haven't done one in a minute. That's my fault. Anyways, dude, I don't know what it is, man. I just feel like people who work in the air deserve to be that mean because they're just not getting sleep. They're dealing with people go, "Oh, excuse me, I'm fat and I can't fit in this seat, so I need two." Ordering God knows what. Now with COVID, I mean, it's less demanding because they like just don't give you drinks anymore unless your flight is over 3 hours. That's what I noticed. Like if your flight's under 2 hours, they're like, "Fuck you, we're not serving drinks." They just given up. I mean, obviously, I'm going cross country, so I got drinks and I got the Biscoff because I flew American. Hell yeah, baby! Who would have thought Biscoff would be so popular? Thank fucking American Airlines for people even know what the fuck that was. I didn't even know what the crack. I knew there was a kid I went to school with. He always had Biscoff cookies, and I figured like, wow, this kid is not killing it with the snacks at home. Turns out his dad, I think, was a pilot, so pilot for American Airlines. So all the Biscoff you can eat. I mean, not such a bad deal, but what a bougie little bitch, huh? Biscoff cookies in your lunch. What does it come with? The fucking Earl Grey packets on the side too? But you got a kettle in there too. He wasn't British, but I feel like you definitely should be if you have tea for lunch. You know, there's something to think about. Anyways, we're getting off topic. You need to bring booze on the flight. Calm the nerves a little bit. But anyways, I ordered the ginger ale. I'm all over the place, but I'm a little jet lagged. Bear with me, you little pieces of shit. I'm here, right? I'm trying to be on time, am I not? Why am I yelling at you guys? You don't deserve this. I'm actually acting. That was my character of an airline attendant. I'm doing the best I can. We know, Sally, and that's why we love you. The nicest flight attendants definitely are JetBlue. One, because they have a plethora of snacks, and they kind of have to be nice to you. Virgin is like going, from what I hear, is like going to a Hooters airline because every stewardess that works on that flight is fucking so hot. Every flight out of America, the stewardess are so freaking attractive. It's not fair. You're not allowed to be that hot and serve me, be stuck on a plane for me for 3 hours and not have my mind wander a little bit, you know? Everyone's got that fantasy in their head. Well, mostly porn has put that fantasy in your head, but you know what I mean? Like, you can't be hot and if you're my stewardess or steward. Is that what they call the male ones? Steward. If you're my steward, you better be ugly, mad, and hate the world, because that's a true feeling. Basically, what I'm trying to say is that anyone who is a stewardess is borderline a diner waitress. They're sassy, they're old, and they fucking hate life, but you kind of appreciate them for that. You're like, you know what? This is the true experience. Unless you're on Spirit, basically you get nothing. I don't think there's a captain on the plane. I think it's like kind of like, hey, we put this in autopilot and hopefully you get to your destination because we're the shittiest airline to ever exist. Next to like Frontier, where they build the plane as you're in the air. Anyways, always bring booze on a plane. It is a necessity. You have to. And I'm not saying, if you're an alcoholic, don't do that. But like if you have anxiety in your plane, well, you're either going to take a pill or you're going to take a cocktail. And my vote is a cocktail. I asked for the ginger ale. She didn't get to me. And you know what my fucking bougie ass did? I pressed that stupid bell that nobody touches. I feel like nobody really touches the steward bell. The bing. And then they come down. They go, yes. And I go, yeah, I really need that ginger ale. She was furious. She's like, sir, I'll get to you soon. I go, you don't understand. I need it. And she was so confused. Like, she really didn't know why I possibly needed ginger ale. Like, I just said, yeah, my stomach acts up when I take off, which is partly true, but not really at all. I get it, right? This is the best. She hands it to me. She walks away. I have a pocket Jameson. And then this guy next to me gives me the dirtiest look because I'm basically holding up the plane at this point because everyone's boarded. And I just start pouring the Jameson and ginger ale into a cup, and I look over at him. He's just like, his face just screamed, "You fucking asshole. You're a fucking asshole." And I looked at him and I go, I just fucking nudged my shoulder and I fucking slick back, baby. J-Mo Ginger. Ugh. That was a cock. That wasn't a cocktail. Cocktail is Now, that's a cock. There's a difference between a cock and a cocktail. Cocktail, it's one gulp. Cock is one gulp. Cocktail, multiple gulps. You got to drink it, And if you have to drink cock, well, that's a load from last month. You know what I'm saying? This is about real dirty real fast. We went from frickin' A Mile High Club to drinking cum. That was quick. That was real quick of me. Anyways, dude, I saw the weirdest thing on this flight. I thought I saw it all in an airplane. This dude, so you have to wear your mask, which listen, it is what it is. People, deal with it. Stop crying about it. You're not going to fucking die from having the mask on. Just do it. It's the one last place where we have to do it now. This is what this guy does. And you can take it down to have a drink or food. So that's a little fucking ploy. No one's paying attention unless they like walk down your aisle or whatever. These stewardess are so mad at the job that they have now that they don't even come to check. They don't care. So this guy does this. And I'm sitting in like, you know, I'm pretty excited because we're sitting right behind first class. So there's a bit more feet room. I'm like, all right, you know, this is not going to be so bad. This guy does this fucking psycho shit. He lifts his mask off, takes the top of the bottle is a spray bottle, right? You know, that you spray hair or you spray a dog if they're being bad. And put it on top of a Fiji bottle, squirts it into his mouth, and puts it back in his bag like that's a normal fucking thing. Hey, man, are you a hamster? What the fuck are you doing? Why is there a spray bottle attached to, I don't know, the bougiest water bottle to ever exist? Are you in the desert? Why do you have a spray bottle attached to your water? Are you that nervous of COVID? You're like, if I actually lift it out inch or two more to physically drink this bottle, well, I'm going to die of some crazy lab disease. Are you insane? Drink the water. Drink the fucking water. And guess what? Hey, man, guess what? You've been on an airplane. The ventilation is the fucking worst in the world. By the way, why do the ACs on a plane just basically piss in your eye? You ever notice that? They don't shoot air. It just pees cold air into your fucking eye because it doesn't reach your whole body, and then you get off the plane, you're swamp ass. There's no way of you getting off the plane without being swamp ass. I think that's their goal. They go, hey, do you have $300 and want to walk like you just shat your pants or pissed yourself? Well, we got an idea for you. We'll take you cross country for a quarter of your rent, and you will literally be in a bus sauna that flies. That's what that shit is. An airplane is a bus sauna that has wings. That's what that shit is. Oh, do you also want to get yelled at by older women who were clearly never married and decided to still be a stewardess on an airline? What's the worst airline you got to work for, right? It's got to be Spirit. It hands down has to be Spirit. That guy's an insane person. If you're spraying water in your mouth on a plane, if you're shoving a fucking spray bottle into your mouth under your mask, what else do you do when you get home? Do you go to the sink and just, you have the fucking spray version of the sink hose and just spray your body and shower in the kitchen? Is that what you do? And do you actually brush your teeth in the shower, you fucking idiot? What are you doing? Why do you have a spray bottle attached to a water bottle like a homeless person? I feel like that's a homeless invention, right? Someone who's like, oh, well, if I can't have a shower, I'll just spray the water on me. Because that's what I thought he was going to do, is just going to maybe spray his body, because it gets fucking hot in there, like I said. If anything, he's misusing it. He's spraying water in his mouth. He's spraying his body because it's fucking... I'm sweating, and this guy's spraying water in his mouth like he's in the goddamn Sahara. I have no idea why he's doing this. He clearly needed the cocktail that I had. He was definitely talking to himself a bit too. You know what? Maybe I just got sat down next to a schizo guy, and I just got to accept that might be a behavior I could pick up if I just go schizo one day. I'm going to be spraying Fiji water into my mouth. And let's be real, it probably wasn't Fiji water. It was probably like sink water they threw in a Fiji bottle, being like, well, if I'm going to look psychotic, I at least need to like be like, oh, but he's got money psychotic. Like, he's just an old money psycho. He drinks Fiji water, and he attaches spray bottle tops to the top of it. Well, at least he has money, so he's not completely insane. Because let's be real, if that was a Dasani bottle, I go, this homeless person got someone purchased this homeless person a ticket and got them onto this plane. I'm living for the day that I take an airplane. Do you think they let homeless people onto planes? Because I feel like they're already very limited about, like, they'll let them on buses, but I feel like it's a stretch to let a very like non-showered homeless person. I know that sounds fucked up, but like, have you ever seen a homeless person on a plane? Because I haven't. Something to think about. Next time you're on Spirit Airlines, being like, it does smell really bad in here. Fucking, I'm an idiot. I will say this: peeing on an airplane is that I work. Okay, I can't say this. I work on a show that has an obstacle course competition, and that's all I'm going to say, because if I say any more, I will probably get fired. Peeing in the fucking airplane, like, toilet, you know, the cum dumpster I was talking about before, peeing in that is legitimately a fucking game show. It's like, all right, let's play the game. Will you piss all over the wall? Because I don't know what it is. You will always hit turbulence when you take a piss. There's no way around it. You literally step foot, and God's like, not today. No, you're not taking a piss. Not on my watch. You're going to decorate this little dumpster you call a bathroom. And then after people screwing there, being like, thanks for sterilizing the walls. We were actually kind of concerned about having sex in here because, you know, we're low-class trash and we have to fuck in the JetBlue bathrooms. It's wild to me. Yeah, when I'm peeing, I'm just like, I feel like I'm on my own, like, fireman hose. I'm like, whoa! I'm not putting out fires. I'm placing new wallpaper in that place. It's disgusting. And then this lady did something, like, on the first flight, like, on the way to Florida. She literally wouldn't let me walk in front of her. She goes, right before I'm about to, like, you know that little gap where you're walking through the tunnel and then you're about to walk into the plane for the first time? She goes, hey, can you please wait back and let me walk onto the plane? I'm like, what? She goes, just please don't walk next to me when I was like, okay, I don't know if you're COVID conscious or out of your fucking mind, but this sounds insane. I just look at her and go, when people are crazy to me, this is what I do to them. I just go like this, okay? And that's not even my thing. That's my buddy Cliff's thing, where he goes like, okay? Like, and I literally look at him and I go, okay? Because I'm like, you're out of your mind, and that is the weirdest thing that someone... Do you really think that the two of us... First of all, what trauma do you have that someone walked with you and then the entire tunnel snapped before you walked in the plane? I thought I was crazy for thinking the plane was going to explode. This lady thought she was going to fall down out of the tunnel and not make it onto the plane. Like we both weighed 500 pounds, and we're about to just take out the edge of the fucking tarmac. What's wrong with you, woman? No. I won't stay back. I did. But, like, calm the fuck on. Really, dude? Really? Are we crossing the bridge in fucking Shrek? You think I'm going to start rocking the tunnel together? You're like, please stop. I'm trying to get onto the plane. Ugh, God. I mean, that lady should just not fly. If that's what she fears, that should already be a reason not to fly anymore. You're like, well, you know, I'm scared of the tunnel that you have to get on. The thing that literally gets you into the plane. You're scared of that? You don't deserve to fly. You do not deserve to fly. You know what you deserve to? Sit on a bus with a guy with a fucking Fiji spray bottle and just spraying your mouth like a bunch of psychopaths. He likes spraying water in his mouth out of a water bottle. You don't like crossing tunnels that literally get you on a plane. It's a match made in heaven. You guys should probably screw in the bathroom. You know what I'm saying? And that, my friends, is a callback. Look at that, baby. Wasn't the funniest, but I connected all the dots. The story made sense. And in comedy, that's good. Somewhat. I'm drinking so much water into the mic. My buddy Eric gave me so much shit about it. He goes, can you just stop drinking into the... I love doing that. I love you guys to be part of all the journey. This is ASMR water drinking while me yelling into a microphone. What's better than that? I can't think of much. Oh, God. And then this was the worst thing that happened. And listen, guys, I'm a huge, huge dog person. Love dogs. I watch dogs like people watch porn. I drool over it. I ooh and ah, and I go, oh. You know? I ooh and ah, you know? And that's the thing, man. I love dogs. There are dogs that I don't give the same love like most people. Not everyone gets the same love. There are exceptions to the rule. Not all dogs are cute. Know this. Hey, everybody, if you're a dog lover, not all dogs are made equal. And anyone who's going to tell me otherwise, you're a fucking liar. And you have some God complex that you need to save every fucking dog. Stop lying to yourself. Not all dogs are cute. Most of them are. Not all of them. Have you seen the ones that are a little runty or they look like fucking rugs? Not cute. Ugly. You ever see the ones that straight up look like a shelter dog? And I will adopt a dog. Have you know that? I will adopt a fucking dog. I don't go to breeders, okay? That's because my girlfriend told me we're not allowed to. But that's aside the point. I will adopt a dog, so I will say this comment. You know the ones that look like they're fucking just like they look burned and look like they just got out of a fire? I'm not going to adopt that one. And I'm not going to tell you it's cute because that's not fair to the fucking corgi with a big ass, you know? That's not fair to the golden retriever that smiles like an idiot to me. It's not fair, people, for me to call that dog cute. And you know what dogs aren't cute? The little fucking shit kickers that get put in fucking strollers. If you put your dog in a stroller, you don't talk to your children anymore, or you never wanted to adopt. Stop putting dogs in strollers. Unless they straight up cannot walk. But I've seen dogs missing legs and smiling and hobbling around, so there's no fucking excuse to put that stupid dog in a stroller. Walk it like the fucking animal that it is. That's the point of a leash. Strollers are for babies. Human babies. That's it. If you put your dog in a stroller, how about this? You can share the fucking bus with the lady who's spraying, the man who's spraying the water bottle in his mouth, and the lady who can't walk across a fucking tunnel. You all are a match made in heaven. How about that? Take the fucking short bus to whatever stupid place you decide you want to go and get the fuck out of here. And here's where the story's going. I was in the airport on my layover in Phoenix today, heading back to L.A. I went to this Mexican restaurant, Tex-Mex. Let's call it Tex-Mex. It's not Mexican. I've been there before because I had a layover in Phoenix, right? So I'm waiting for my food. This girl in front of me, we start chatting. She's from Philadelphia. Just having a nice talk. And then she just goes, as we're talking, she's looking behind me. She goes, "Oh, no." And I look, and there's like a little fucking shit dog, you know, the fucking little runty looking one, the one that the ugly old ladies carry. It's only old ladies that are ugly that have those dogs, by the way. It's the ugliest dog. You never want to pet it. You would never cuddle with that dog. And if you tell me otherwise, you're an ugly old lady. How about that? Because there's no other way I would pet that fucking dog. Not a chance in hell. That dog looks like it growls at you if you're not 90 years old, okay? They're weird dogs. They're ugly. Fuck them. This fucking piece of shit takes a shit in the middle of the airport, and we're like, no. Like, me and her are both audibly like, no. Like, we were literally watching somebody jump in front of a bullet. This is the shit that's coming out of the dog's asshole. And I'm like, there is no fucking way that this is happening right now. Are you kidding me? And she watched it happen. She was watching the dog shit like we were in fucking Central Park or some shit. Hey, lady, this is the fucking Phoenix airport. I don't know what the name of it is. We're in a packed airport, and she, know what she says to me? She goes, "I don't like that we know this secret. We're the only people that saw this, witnessed it, and know that there is a piece of tile that is actually covered in shit." She picked it up like she was at the park. Of course, she had her fucking stupid garbage bags because nobody wants to pick up that dog shit. Not even the dog. The dog would probably eat it because it's fucking weird and ugly. Anyways, now I'm just being vicious with this dog. He fucking shits in there. Now I know if your dog shits in an airport, a public airport, it's not a service dog. Hence, you shouldn't be fucking flying with it. Why? That's a dog that's not allowed to be on a leash because it's shitting in airports. Why are you bringing your not trained dog into the fucking airport? Put it in a crate and put it under the plane. Because honestly, it's luggage to me at this point. It's rugged enough to look like a stupid pocketbook. Fuck that dog. Don't shit in the airport. And I saw her do this. She just dribbles a little sanitizer onto the fucking tile. Like that's going to make us not forget that you just had an animal dog rug thing shit on the tile. Fuck you, lady. Fuck you and fuck the Phoenix airport for letting people bring in their dogs like that. You have dog shit probably everywhere around that airport because you allow fucking stupid people like her to waltz around like she's in the goddamn park. Hey, lady, we're at the airport. This isn't a fucking pee pad, okay? Idiot. I can't go anywhere without my Sasha or some fucking weird name. Why do old ladies always name their dogs like fucking old diamond, like billionaires' wives? They're just like, "Oh, Violet, get back here. What are you doing? You can't be going poo-poo in public." Fucking old ladies, man, with their dogs. It was so disgusting. Ugh. Man, oh man, that really fired me up. And you know what? I still went and ate a breakfast burrito after watching a dog shit in an airport. I'm just as vile as that dog. If you watch a dog shit in public inside of a fucking closed space like that, like an airport with thousands of people walking by, and then you're like, chorizo breakfast burrito, please. I am disgusting. I am a pig person. I deserve nothing. I ate a burrito after watching a dog shit in an airport. You know what? You know what? Oh, God, I make poor decisions in my life. I make a lot of great ones, but I make poor decisions like eat a burrito after watching a dog shit in public. Nothing better than that. Shout out to that lady. I'm sure that dog will probably die in a couple. Okay, that's fucked up. Maybe that is that the. I think we found the line. We found the line. Man, oh man, we're fucking coasting through this episode. I've been having a blast. Hope you guys have. Okay, this is my last thing, and I think I'll head out because I got a long week ahead of me with work. I went to meet up my friends at a club called Salt. Now, we all just heard me say club, right? Well, let me take that back. It is a bar that is a kind of club at night. It's off on Atlantic Avenue, which is the hip spot in South Florida. If you don't live in like Fort Lauderdale or Miami, you got Delray Beach. It's like the second closest thing, full of either rich old men or really like new people who just graduated or people that I went to high school with. Luckily ran into nobody. I'm super grateful. Two of my buddies were out. They have good jobs. One got bottle service at this club. This is not a place you get bottle service, by the way. It's not. It's the most unexclusive thing ever. Also, we go up, and there's 9 dudes in the bottle service. Hey, man, if you have 9 dudes and you're doing bottle service, that's cock service. You're not getting any women to show up there. One, because you're all going to drink that bottle before a girl could even walk over and say hello. 9 dudes at bottle service, dude, that is a gentleman's orgy. That is not a club night out. That is go home with your cock in your hand. Now, I am a taken man. Let's put that out there. But if I showed up to a club single with 9 of my dude friends, well, we might as well have gotten the L put on our fucking forehead because that is the stupidest amount of people. First of all, a real club wouldn't even let 9 of you in there regardless of the money you were spending. You would be spending stupid money to be like, ugh, are we really going to let 9 dudes in to order bottle service once? Bro, it was so hilarious how gay they all looked. Because you know what it is? It's not a matter that they look gay. They all thought they were being straight for it. You are not straight if you showed up with that many people. I had a drink. They poured a shot down my throat. That was nice. I looked at my buddy. I go, time to go somewhere quiet because this place sucks. Bro, the place was covered in balloons. Like we walked into someone's quinceañera or like what it would, I imagine it would look inside of Barbie's asshole because there was just pink balloons everywhere. I'm like, this doesn't feel like a club. I feel like someone rented out this club space and they're underage because who the fuck would decorate a club in pink balloons? Was there a breast cancer fundraiser? Why is there so much pink? I don't get it. They came out with their fucking stupid, like, you know what the thing is? You know how I know it wasn't a club? They didn't have sparklers. You know how they bring it out with sparklers with a sign and all that shit? You know what they did? They brought out these fucking airplane, like, guiders. You know, the ones where they tell the plane to fucking, hey, go this way. They had those. They walk out with those and they're shaking. They're like, woo! And I'm like, were you not hot enough to get hired by a club that this is your job? That you're waving glow sticks when you could be having sparklers on top of that Tito's bottle? What happened? Did you not qualify? Is there no fucking dry ice anywhere that we can't make it look cool? It looks really pathetic when you walk into a club with basically what I can only describe as a what's the fucking thing called that gives you seizures? Oh God, a strobe light. Yeah, strobe sticks and a Tito's bottle. They're like, woo! These 9 dudes. Hopefully 5 of them fucking have seizures, so 4 of them seem like they're having a normal time at a bar. Bro, 9 dudes, get out. Or start sucking each other off because there's no options anymore. And you know what? If you enjoy the suck off, hey, you found something new about yourself. How about that? 9 dudes at a bottle service table, start fucking sucking each other off because there is no more options. Because if 10 women magically walked up to you, well, you know what I would do? I would have jumped out the window being like, I was wrong, and then I'd shatter the window. That's what I would do. But until then, suck each other dry because that is all you're going to get on a night out with 9 dudes at bottle service. Whew. What a mouthful tonight, huh? I didn't mean to say it, but it came right out. Well, that's another one too. We're just rolling through with these cum puns. How about that, baby? I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I know I did. Fresh out of a plane. And I think I did pretty well. Not too tired. I'm a little jazzed up. If you guys have any questions you want to send to me at any point, bradstollcomedy@gmail.com or shoot them on Instagram. You can follow me on all the platforms and all that stuff. We're on Spotify and YouTube, as always. Guys, hope you have a great week. And as always, bye.